Thank you for joining us this week on the Texas Automotive News Network as we've been putting some miles on the 2013 Volkswagen Beetle Convertible. Now this is the new Beetle Convertible. It's a little bit longer, a little bit wider. Rolling on some 18-inch wheels with this particular trim option. We've got a clean running diesel under the hood. We've got a 6-speed manual transmission. And dropping the top down the coastal highway is a lot of fun. So let's take a look at the rest of this vehicle. Under the hood of the 2013 Volkswagen Beetle Convertible, we're going to find the 2.0 liter turbo diesel. Now this is a 4-cylinder engine mated with the 6-speed manual transmission. The EPA targets this at 41 miles per gallon on the highway. Our experience has been closer to 44 in a 60 mile an hour speed limit, but with 75 it does tag that 41 pretty solid. We're looking at the interior of our 2013 Volkswagen Beetle Convertible, and we're going to find that we've got a tricolor scheme going on here with some nice dark gray metallic material here and the brushed aluminum trim that goes along nicely with the black panels. We even find this down on the door pulls and the window switches in the driver's space. Starting across the dash, again, we're going to find a continuation of this color scheme with the dark gray and the vents and switches all trimmed in the lighter brushed aluminum finish. Coming across to the gauges for the driver, we've got 3 nice large round sweeping gauges here. Speedometer in the middle is really big and nice and easy to read. Conveniently has the 75 mile an hour that's new on Texas highways, pretty close to a straight up, so easy to see. We got a tach on the left and our fuel gauge on the right. Now right in the middle of this is where we're going to find our digital support screen. Most of the configurations on that are controlled from the thumb buttons that are found on the steering wheel. Again, easy to use without taking your hands off the steering wheel. Now, our cruise control is going to be found on the turn signal lever, while our windshield wipers are on a lever on the opposite side. And again, on the steering wheel we have touch buttons for audio and other appointments that we're going to find throughout the vehicle. Coming on across the dash, we're going to find our touch screen here, where we have access to the nav system that we've been provided with in our convertible. It also takes care of the audio system, and if we have any external media that we want to plug in, we can do that. And we have a Bluetooth here as well. Looking up at the top of that, we've got some peripheral or some supplementary gauges here that include the oil temperature and the turbo boost for our turbo engine here. Coming on down, we're going to find the climate control switches here, all easy to use, very simple design with 3 easy switches. And down below that, we're going to see we've got some storage. We've also got a 12-volt power supply right here by our 6-speed shifter with our 6-speed manual transmission. Looking on back, we're going to see that we've got some cup holders here, but you'll notice that this armrest, which is padded, is kind of blocking one of those, and you'll see that there are also 2 other storage areas underneath this. But this is a fold-up little storage compartment. It's not real deep enough to put a few things in there, but it does fold up and back out of the way. Coming on across the dash, we're going to see that we've got some more of the metallic look materials, very clean looking, and we're going to see a supplemental glove box. Now this isn't real big, but it is big enough to put sunglasses in, maybe an iPod or cell phone that you don't want sliding around. We've also got the standard glove box down here that's got more storage to it, as well as a plug for an iPhone. Looking at the door panel, it's easier to see our Fender audio system, as well as a different take on the door panel storage. Instead of a fixed plastic surface here, we've got this flexible material here that kind of stays flat. If you got to put something in it big and bulky, then it's there. Otherwise, it's flat and out of the way. Again, we can see the mix and match of the tricolor material here. And then looking back on across over here at the seat, we're going to find a nice leather insert. We've got some different material here on the side panels, and we've got a large headrest here. With the top down, it's much easier to see the layout of our Volkswagen convertible. Looking into the back seat, we can see that we do have a cup holder and a 12-volt power supply. This is a 4-passenger vehicle, so there's not a lot more room to that. Now, these seats are a 50-50 arrangement, and they do fold down. However, you have to get into the trunk to find the seat release to pull the back of the seat down. So it's not too bad. If you're putting cargo in, you've got the trunk open anyway. And then you can pull the seats down, and they will fold flat and give you a little more storage space for cargo. As you can see again from this vantage point, the driver's compartment is nicely laid out. Everything is simple, easy to reach, easy to use. Thank you once again for joining us here at the Texas Automotive News Network as we've been doing our review of the 2013 Volkswagen Beetle Convertible. Now, this is the new and improved Beetle. It's a little bit longer, a little bit bigger, rolling on some nice 18-inch wheels, and with the clean burning turbo diesel and the 6-speed manual, we actually tagged out 44 miles to the gallon down the coastal highway. Get out on the interstate, it won't quite do that, but the 41 miles per gallon the EPA says is absolutely there. The passenger seat prefers to describe this peppy, fun driving vehicle as cute. So we highly recommend, if you get a chance to drive one of these cute vehicles, please do so. Once again, thank you for joining us this week at the Texas Automotive News Network. This is Michael Mars, and remember, travel safe.